The real theme of the story that attracted me to it was that it's important in life to find those people in your life that mean something to you and not let them go.
It's a difficult movie to act. I know it's been described as dark and all of these things, and it is true to an extent, but every single role in this is a tough role. Amy Adams plays Susan. She's alone a lot of the time.
Amy was the very first person I cast. She was absolutely who I wanted for that role from the very beginning, because I wanted the character of Susan to be sympathetic. I wanted us to care about her. I wanted us to empathize for her. Now, a woman who has everything, lives in this world that she lives in, and does something, as we find out in the story, that was pretty terrible to her first husband, and then she's not happy. It'd be easy for us to just dismiss her and hate her and not care about her.
Right.
But there is something in Amy's eyes, in Amy's face. You can't not fall in love with Amy. When you look in her eyes, she's able to project a soulfulness that makes you care about her. And of course, in the character, that's correct, because she's not a bad person. She's a person who's gone off in the wrong direction and hasn't, as I said earlier, she doesn't believe in herself. I also love Amy's ability to literally telegraph what she's feeling. And as you said, she's reading a book for a pretty good part of the movie, but yet I think we understand exactly what she's going through and how she's reacting to this story. The last scene especially, I mean, she just literally breaks my heart. I mean, I thought she was spectacular.
Why Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake,
because you don't want to ever see anything bad happen to Jake Gyllenhaal.
No,
and that was harrowing.
You don't,
watch.
and you don't necessarily expect it. And Jake's range as an actor is so tremendous, and I needed someone who could be believable as someone young and idealistic and fresh. And then the other side of his character arc is so broad that then we end up with someone later in life, a man who's literally had everything taken away from him, who is completely destroyed. And Jake is a spectacular actor, and I knew would be perfect at that role and be able to really, it's two characters, but it's all the same character, because as he says, no one ever really writes about anyone but themselves. So this character in the inner novel is autobiographical written by Jake's exterior character, Edward. Probably sounds all very confusing to someone who hasn't seen the film.
Someone who hasn't seen the movie.
Probably sounds confusing.
However, he plays Edward, who is Amy Adams' ex-husband, who sends her the novel. And when you see the novel acted out, he is Tony,
right,
who is the main character in the novel.
Right, for two reasons. One, because he's written it. It's his own somewhat autobiographical statement to her. This is the pain you caused for me. And also, she's reading it. She knows that he only really writes about himself. And so she casts as she reads it, because the whole thing is in her head, her first husband, Edward, as